Another month has passed. Massive PvP battles. Everybody has been showing up and doing their best. Yes, it's time to crown another month of
Eve's Most Dangerous.
Ladies and gentlemen, Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and Eve enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now. And every single month, we're doing this very fun series where we crown Eve's Most Dangerous. Now, this is filtered by points, solo kills this month on Z-Kill. Thank you, Squiz, for the fantastic tool. Our bronze medal is a name we actually featured last month. It is Val Aurorus, coming back and getting the bronze medal again. This is in the last 90 days, has killed the third most solo ships. And what we're going to do is we're going to show what they fly and how you can learn from them a little bit extra. And last time we featured, I believe it was their Proteus. Yes, a Proteus Enjoyer. Val, we got to talking, Val and I, at the Proteus Enjoyer meeting, discussing fits, checking it out. I'm really, really proud of you. Thank you for that, Val. What I wanted to do is I wanted to see other fits that Val is flying, because last time we talked about, I believe, his Loki or his Proteus fit. We'll show that one just to see it. There it is, baby. Now, this is from 2024. So I don't know if this is going to be the same fit, but at the very least, we can show you what this looks like. So let's see how this fit looks, and then we'll go try to find another fit to see if y'all can see how Val does it. Now, we did see a ton of what Val does is the Ishtar hunting, and oh boy, is that obvious, I can tell you right now. So how is this fit flown? First and foremost, this is a drone DPS fit. You can see we have the big drones, and there's going to be even more drones in this. He lost a couple because when he was killed in this fit, assume he has even more in his drone bay. This is here to kill Ishtars, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that every single, look at this, sorry, and Vexers. Vexer killed, Vexer killed. Triple kill on the Vexer coming in. This new fit has rails. So interesting enough, we can see that we don't have the full fit here. It looks like he does have a cheaper Vexer fit, not even Tech 2 guns on this. We'll have to see if we can talk to Val and see if we can interview Val. This is the second month that Val has done this. Val, if you want to talk, I'd love to interview you and help the people understand how you play Eve. The people would love to hear from you. Type 1 in chat, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear from Val and hear how he plays, what his play style is, and figure out how you can be as good as Val. You know, let him brag a little bit because he is our bronze medal 2 months in a row. I think he was silver medal last month too. So this is a newt fit, small gremlins coming in with some mediums. This is going to be to lock down the various ships. Okay, this is going to be used to stop all the active tank that the Ishtars and the Vexers and whatever the ship has, and to be able to get it going from there. What's interesting about this, notice there's no prop mod. No, excuse me. It's an abyssal rolled microwave. I was about to say, geez, where is the prop mod? So 50 MN abyssal microwave drive. He has this rolled. He goes very, very fast with this, catches up to the Ishtars. Then he's got double abyssal rolled, the disruptors and scrams. This is going to be to get higher range on your abyssals. That's why these don't appear here, because these are randomly done items. More range, more speed on that, really awesome. Then we do have, of course, the large cat battery, a staple in any Proteus, a battleship tier cat battery, fantastic. Now we do see that he's got the explosive damage resist, and then a reactive, and then a Navy Spectrum. Look at this, all tank. Bro said, my best offense is defense. He's surviving and outlasting with the double active heals. Let's go to the armor rep here. And we've got a reactive is going to spread that around. So this multi-spectrum spreads out the tank resists across everything. So all the reps, okay? This one is just explosive. It's probably because he scouted out the guy before, saw he was doing explosive focused drones. It also might be the area of space he's in. So having this one on there is going to really make it tough to kill. Finally, the reactive one is interesting. Reactive armor hardener, it says 15% across the board, but that's not what it does. The reactive armor hardener is going to react depending on what damage you're getting. So if you're getting mostly EM and thermal, the reactive armor hardener is going to prioritize EM and thermal. It's going to move all of those attributes into EM and thermal. If you start taking damage in other spots, it's going to move those resists into other spots. This is one of the main reasons why the reactive armor is so great. Now it does use capacitor. So an alternative, if you don't have big cap skills for this, is you could use a damage control. You could. The reactive armor hardener is going to be really good, really focuses on your armor. Everything else kind of sucks, you know. It is what you want. You can use cap on this if you want. I like the reactive armor hardener because this is how I like to fly. I also like to fly everything into armor, putting it there. But if you're a newer player and you're not really sure about this, you don't have the skills to get this up, then you can just use a DCU. So the rigs are very intriguing to me. Auxiliary thrusters, polycarbon engines. This is going to make you go very fast, extremely quick on grid. So you got to catch those Ishtars and get it going. So really awesome stuff here. Excellent looking fit. The expanded probe launcher is going to let him track them down and scan them down. And then this covert ops cloak is going to let him sneak up and keep this going. Okay, so really excellent Proteus fit there. Let's show you one more fit just to see if we can get another fit for Val here coming in, because he was on here twice. We might as well check out what he's doing twice. Let's see what your recent loss is, Val. Let's see, did you lose something to a solo recently? We see a Vagabond getting popped by Snuffed here. Let's see what you got from Vagabond. Here's a, ooh, he did some fast tackle and a malediction. Standard fast tackle fit. We were looking at one of those the other day. Good looking Vagabond fit here. This is really excellent. I'm going to show this to you, but I doubt we're going to be able to fix anything on this. It looks pretty sick. It looks pretty sick. New bros, if you don't want to fly a Proteus, a T3 cruiser, Vagabonds are a really excellent PvP ship to get into. Let's talk about why. Okay, this is a nano fit Vagabond. We're going to be going very fast. Unheated with my skills, he probably has better skills. We're going at just under 3K. If we heat this, we're going up to 42. Oh my God, it goes so fast. It goes as fast as some frigates, dude. What the heck? We've got the long range web and the scram. This ship is going to orbit something at range. Make sure they're locked down. Do decent DPS to them with this 400 DPS. When you heat this, it's going to go up to a solid just under 500. Nothing crazy. This ship works because it's so fast. Because you have the assault damage control, if you start taking a ton of damage, you have an oh crap button. That's what that is. So really excellent Vagabond fits. Well done, Val. Good stuff. Dude, this guy being on here 2 months in a row shows this guy is active, he's dedicated, and I have nothing but 07s for you, Val. Well done. That's the bronze medal. Let's see who's the silver medal on Eve's Most Dangerous. Thank you very much, Val. Our silver medal this month is going to Ava Deal. Ava Deal is the silver medal for solo kills in the last 90 days, filtered by points. Ava, a new addition. I don't recognize Ava's name. Let's see what Ava's getting up to. Let's look at what Ava's poking around here. So we do see a solo kill here, solo kill here, solo kill here. Let's see what we got here. So how do we know, chat? Cata Navy, let me guess. Cata Navy, and shocker, chat, it's a Cata Navy. Let's see what we can get here. Looks like we have Tech 2 rails. Let's see if we can find Ava's fit and show you how to use it. If the last one we were looking at was a expensive solo hunter, this fit is going to be a standard. Yep, and just got killed by just another Cata Navy. This is what happens. This fit is a standard PvP fit, and it's something each and every one of you can get into. Let's see about this fit. Let's go check it out. So the best thing about this fit, I can tell you right now, right here. What can I do to low sec with a Catalyst Navy and a couple of bullets? And you know the thing about Cata Navies, they're cheap. This is so cost effective. 40 million ISK doing with rails. If you heat this up, going 320 DPS, not a ton of DPS, but this ship being so cheap, being so effective, there's no wasted fluff anywhere on this fit. Literally the entire thing is exactly what it needs to be. We've got the afterburner, compact afterburner going 1600. We got the compact webs, you can lock them down. We got the warp scram. How you fly this ship is you see somebody, you direct them, and you just ram headlong into them, orbiting them at about, let's call it like 7 or 6, so you can keep your warp scrams up, and you just railgun them down. Now, why rails and not blasters? The blasters are going to have to be up close, but if they start getting away from you, the rails, you can swap ammo. This person died, so they probably had some other ammo in there. You can swap to like a null ammo or something like that and keep poking them at range, even if they're outside of your scram range. This person has, Ava here, has antimatter on. Antimatter, great ammo to start with. I'm a railgun enjoyer myself, okay? As a Galente boy, okay? 20 km is a long distance. Long distance, especially when you're overheating, going up to 23, be able to catch people, that's a long distance. This being a 40 million ISK hull tanked ship, big ancillary armor rep, there's not a single bit of fluff on this. If you're trying to get into faction warfare, I recommend this fit. Okay, check the description. These fits will be in there for you to copy and paste. They're not mine. The name of the person will be in there as well. Ava, thank you for the fantastic Cata Navy fit. New bros doing faction warfare are going to love this. Well done, Ava. This is going to continue. Our silver medal for this month goes to Ava for Eve's most dangerous. The gold medal, the number 1, the person who did the best solo kills in the last 90 days. This unsung hero is another person we featured last month. Yeah, it's Instinct. It's a crazy day, but Instinct was on here last month. Let's see what you did. You killed a Validator and In's mother. How crazy. You also were a part of this guy. Let's see, where are your solo kills? You've been doing a bunch of stuff with, you've been killing Pandemic Horde a ton, it looks like. This poor guy. You're killing Goon Swarm in your Hecate. This is the large Draugr fit. Y'all saw this last time. We're going to feature this for you really quick, and then we're going to also show you a slightly different fit because we featured this last time. We're just going to show you this. This is a huge Draugr fit. Actually, I want to see this Hecate because you are definitely... I don't remember you flying a Hecate last time, Ava, so we're going to... or Instinct, excuse me. So we're going to see this. This Draugr fit is massive. Now, Draugr prices have extremely increased. Okay, before I do anything, let me show you the price of Draugrs. Draugrs have gone up a ton. Why? The Barbaroga. The Draugr uses, it's literally doubled in price. We've gone from 400 million, more than double, up to 500 million ISK. It's more than double the price. This is going to be a very expensive ship because of that. Let's see this fit and let's show this to y'all. This is literally a 1.5 billion ISK ship. Crazy, but it gets the job done. This Draugr is, I saw this last time. We're not going to feature this too much. This Draugr is freaking incredible. Okay? Because we go out to 30K. We have hard warp scram within 11. Afterburner, unheated, going 28 with our double skirmish command and evasive maneuver. We are, if we turn this off, we're sub 3 with our Busan. You do a crazy amount of DPS because it's a Draugr. We're going to start, you know how Drake stuff spools. We go up to, damage per second can go up to, from 131 up to 409. I love this change that devs just did. You can actually see the spool time. So you can see it starts like 130, goes up to 400 over time. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. We love that. We love that. Now we do have double multi-spectrums, a single armor repper, and a nano structure just to get that solid nano fit going. Great fit, 1.5 billion ISK, large ship. And of course we have the drones that we can't see because they got killed. Not to mention the freaking clone. I guarantee you this has. It's just a large ship. Let's look at this Hecate fit. I'm very intrigued by what you were doing in Goon space with a Hecate. I do see some null. Yeah, let's check this out because I want y'all to be able to understand what to fly. What can new bros glean from this ship first? This is what a max skill player looks like. A destroyer that is 1.5 billion ISK without the clone. That is popping things, is getting a ton of kills. Instinct flies Draugrs and is an expert at Draugr piloting. Maybe we can get Instinct on stream and talk to them since they've been 2 months in a row and is the gold medalist this time. Huge, incredible stuff. Instinct, I'll be DMing you. Thank you very much. So this Draugr is going to be large. Let's see about the Hecate, just to show y'all something slightly different from last month. We do have the rolled afterburner going real. Ooh, this is a fast Hecate. Hecate, T3 to cruisers, chat, or T3 destroyers, excuse me. Some of the most interesting ships in the game they have stances in other MMOs. They have different modes. So in sharpshooter mode, the DPS with null ammo, null blasters going up to 450. It's pretty crazy. With our propulsion mode, we're going to be going, can I do, let's clear this slot and give me a 1MN. Just give me like a, Instinct be blingin' stuff, chat. So give me a nice Republic fleet, just to call it. With propulsion mode on, we're going to be going 619. I got to tell you though, no, this is a PvP fit. I was going to say you got to do a micro warp drive because of the bonuses there, but I actually agree with this because you're doing a PvP fit. You want to be able to keep moving. So yes, this is the right move for this. The double web is a exclusive Hecate tech that I love. Because you just go, stop moving. I'm just going to do a ton of damage to you right now. Okay. Reduce the transversal velocity. Get it going. You can also go into defensive mode, but you typically never do that. It's just going to be sharpshooter mode or bust. Combat probe. Are we hull tanked? Of course we are. Of course we are. This is a sick fit. These fits are going to be in the description for you. We're going to save this Instincts Hecate. We're going to save that for you. All of those fits are going to be in the description for you. Ladies and gentlemen, your most dangerous for the month of July 2025 is Val Auroris, Ava Deal, and Instinct Lowett. Congratulations. Eve's most dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you are brushing up on your PvP skills. Maybe you could be featured in next month's Eve's Most Dangerous if you keep getting a ton of kills, both solo and group. We've been doing a ton of solo recently. Maybe next month we'll do some group kills too. And if you want the full Eve's Most Dangerous playlist, you can check right here, baby. And if you want the best Eve guides, sub to our YouTube. We got 32,000 on YouTube. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. 32K is a massive number. Okay. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.